Hello friends, Namaskar दोस्तों. Today we are going to take another important topic. If you have noticed or observed, in the past few days and months, the relationship between India and America doesn't seem to be quite good as it was expected. When I say America, I mean basically President Trump. Okay. So, did India misread President Trump, or did India had some other issue? We don't know that yet. But it seems that the two are not very much entangled. Today itself, President Trump is in Qatar, where he has said to the CEO of Apple, that is Tim Cook, that uh, he should reconsider his business in India. Rather than he should build his factories in US and leave India to itself. This is a very big statement, and this was said openly in a meeting where he was meeting business leaders uh, of various fortune companies. So, this statement shows that Trump is a bit not angry, but he has some problem with India, right? And the way he said that during his two earlier press statements that he has brokered a ceasefire between India and Pakistan. So it looked as if he was teasing India, or rather Narendra Modi ji, while he was speaking. Because it looked very deliberately. So either he was trying to push up his own ratings or something, eulogizing himself, or he was teasing. One of these things is true. Anyway, so it seems that something is wrong, or maybe we have just misread President Trump. See, President Trump is a pure businessman, right? There is no doubt about it. He has chosen to go to Middle East, starting from Saudi Arabia, and he'll be visiting Saudi Arabia and Qatar and Middle East. UAE, right? In Saudi Arabia, he has signed a deal of $600 billion, and also a strategic agreement. Not only that, he met the president of Syria, Mr. Shara, who was until a few days back designated terrorist by the US. So there is a big shift in what Trump is doing through his geopolitical game. Not only that, he has also given some cold shift to President Netanyahu and Israel. Okay, as if that was not enough, he has met President Erdogan of Turkey through an online meeting, and the meeting took place between Saudi Arab Prince Salman, the president of Syria, Mr. Shara, and Erdogan. These are really incredible things. No one could have believed such things happening just a few months back. Okay, and not only that, he has lifted all the sanctions from Syria. Can you imagine that? Okay, so major geopolitical shift is happening through this Trump's administration. There is also news that the Qatar Prince has gifted President Trump a huge aircraft, which will be converted to Air Force. One or the official plane that will be used by American president, and starting from President Trump. This may take some another 2 years before it's ready, and there will be another investment of $1 billion into it, so that it is high tech in all respect, especially when it comes to your communication part and the missile technology part, which are all fitted inside this plane, which is used by the presidents. Okay, so this also, like now being debated in America, whether it is prudent on part of a U.S. president to take such a gift, which will be used by not only Trump but by the successive presidents, because it poses a huge security risk. There is a saying that you should never give your what is most important asset to any enemy nation or things that you use. And this plane will be used day and night by the presidents of US, and which is basically gifted by Qatar. So you never know in what part or in what way they might have inserted some chip or communication device. In fact, there is a news that the power inverters that are being used in America and which were imported by China through China, they had some communication device that is transmitting all the data to the Chinese PLA back home. So, accepting a huge plane which has lakhs of your parts as a presidential, official presidential flight is full of danger, right? So all these things are happening, and it's really surprising that and shocking that President Trump is doing it in his second admin. In fact, President Trump has gone more bold in his second tenure than in the first. Of course, he was doing a lot of things in tenure one also, but he was hugely criticized also, and the media was against him then. The media is against him now also, but the Democrats were weak, are weak now, but were very strong during his first tenure. So we have to be really careful while dealing with President Trump. In fact, we have a good opportunity. President Trump will be coming to India during his Quad visit, most likely. We are not sure about it yet because things have changed a lot, and we are not sure whether he will come personally to attend this meeting, or he will send his state secretary or maybe J.D. Vance for the same. But in case he comes to India for the Quad meeting, then I think Prime Minister Modi has to go all out and all out of way to welcome and entertain President Trump. And not only that, he has to gift him something really big, and also sign good trade deals, and put some investment in US. So time will tell how this relationship between India and America, or rather Trump, goes forward. But the way things have happened in the past, especially during this Indo-Pak conflict, and after that also, so things doesn't look quite rosy to us, and that is in our humble opinion. We may be wrong, we may be certainly wrong, but looking to the statements coming from President Trump, where he is literally being sarcastic on India does tell that there is something which is not happening to his liking. We'll know what exactly is that in the days to come, but no one can afford a fight with President Trump or America for that matter. So we have to be careful, and we have to make sure that he's or we are on the right side of Trump. Whatever photographs or things were shown in the past are not good enough for this relationship to be strong and uh, getting time tested as of now. So we hope that External Affairs Minister Jaishankar will also look into the issue, and he is very experienced. He has a lot of contacts around the world, and he can use his network to find out the reasons and to make sure that the gap that is widening between India and America is filled out very fast. The manner in which President Trump has broken the 20 years of hard work of India, where India has successfully dehyphenated itself with Pakistan, was broken by President Trump when he equaled President India and Pakistan in the same at the same level. So this also doesn't augur well for India, and this issue should be looked with top priority. So that's all for this video. Uh, this is Dr. Ashish Shah signing off for Summon by Briefings. Please like and subscribe to our video. Thank you very much.